The Eagles ended their 2021 season at a record of 9-8, led by rookie head coach Nick Sirianni and first-year starter Jalen Hurts. Their 2021 season did not start off great, with the Eagles only winning 2 of the first 7 and 3 of the first 9 games. Then the run game was called on, and the Birds pounced. They would go 6-2 in the remaining 8 games of the season and clinch the 7th seed in the NFC. They would go on to get demolished by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC wildcard game, but there's a lot of hope going into the 2022 season. As we all know, the Eagles have 3 first-round picks in the 2022 NFL Draft. They own the 15th, 16th, and 19th picks. There are many options to go for in this draft, and that is exactly what we are going to be going over in this video. First and foremost, let's get some unrealistic draft choices out of the way. Edges Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan and Kayvon Thibodeaux out of Oregon. Hutchinson is the highest graded edge defender in college football and is expected to go in the top couple picks in the draft. He has an exceptional combination of speed and power, as well as excelling against both the run and the pass. Thibodeaux has a great first step and played his way to a 91.5 PFF passing grade in 2021. I put these two guys under the unrealistic column because it would require the Eagles to trade up a lot of spots in the draft and lose a lot of draft capital in order to get them. Both of these players would provide outstanding play to a much-needed position for the Eagles, but I don't believe that they can afford to lose any draft capital as they are still in the building phase. The next section we will be going over is the lucky if they fall choices. Kyle Hamilton. Hamilton is a safety out of Notre Dame and has an elite skill set. He has great range and coverage, which is amazing for his 6'4", 220-pound frame. Hamilton would provide a much-needed boost for the Eagles and will play a big role in the future, with Rodney McLeod likely to be gone soon. Derek Stingley Jr. Derek Stingley is one of the most hyped-up corners in the draft coming out of LSU. He is great in coverage, which would fit well playing alongside star cornerback Darius Slay. The next section is more realistic choices, which these are all the players that I believe that the Eagles should definitely go out and get. Devin Lloyd. Devin Lloyd is the definition of a complete linebacker. In 2021, he earned a grade over 80 in pass rushing, coverage, and run defense. Lloyd would provide much-needed play for the Eagles' linebacker position, which has been a position that has struggled heavily in recent years. TJ Edwards had a solid year, and Alex Singleton showed signs of flash again, but the linebacker position is something that needs to be upgraded. Andrew Booth Jr. Booth has a great combination of skills that he has used at the cornerback position. He has amazing ball skills, which allowed him to intercept 5 passes in his 81 targets. Derek Stingley Jr. is probably the best cornerback in the draft, but he likely won't fall, so taking Andrew Booth Jr. is not a bad second option. David Ojabo. Ojabo earned a pass rushing grade of 86.9 in 2021 and on 300 pass rushing snaps. Just like Devin Lloyd, Ojabo would provide an excellent boost to the Eagles' linebacker position, and he would be a steal of a draft pick. Tyler Linderbaum. This is a name to likely be said in every Eagles mock draft. Linderbaum is the highest graded center in the country since the 2020 season. He earned a 95.4 overall grade in 2021, which was the most ever given to a Power 5 center. Hopefully we know that what Jason Kelce will be doing, whether it is to retire or play another year before the draft, because if he does retire, Linderbaum should be the sure pick. Chris Olave. I like Chris Olave a lot. He is not the most dynamic receiver out there, but he is great at getting open into space and providing a target for his quarterback. The Eagles desperately need more receiving help, and Olave would give Jalen Hurts a good downfield target. Sam Howell. So this prospect is a weird one. Sam Howell is great, but do the Eagles believe in Jalen Hurts or not? Howell has a great arm, which is a lot better than Hurts right now, but Howell can also run well. Yes, Hurts can run too, but it's the lack of arm that is the issue. Howell will likely fall down to one of the Eagles' 3 picks, so do they take a chance on him and say goodbye to Jalen Hurts? That is going to conclude this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on who you want the Eagles' 3 draft picks to be, or if you want to trade up in the draft. I will be making more videos on the draft this offseason and how the Eagles will approach it. And so that brings me to the end of this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.